Aloha and good afternoon, good evening to those of you, and good morning in some parts of the world. This is Johan Ben Ardi, business mentor and social entrepreneur. When I'm leading a team and people are leading a team and they really want to help them, is how can they have more time to build their own business, what's important for them. So that is the question for today. So how do I free up more time for my own business when I'm leading a large team of people and still want to help them? So one of the first things that you need to know is that when you are leading a team, all of us want to see our team succeed because the better they do, the better we do. So how do you take a team, and a team takes a lot of time from you because you want to help them, you want to help them succeed, you want them to know what they're doing because you brought them in. Now, here's the thing. In a network marketing business, people need to first realize, and you need to put it clear as a sponsor, and you need to create that culture in your team that they are responsible for their own business. It is their business. They are volunteer in this business. So you are not going to build it for them, but you're going to help them. Now, there's very different ways to help them, and one of the best ways to help them is, as the saying goes, teach them how to fish, and don't give them the fish to eat. Teach them how to fish, and they can fish themselves. Now, when you are leading a big team, one of the most common things is you're going to get a lot of questions asked. First of all, one of the best things is that your company that you are working with normally have an FAQ, frequently answered question section, where they can first go and find that. So I would first tell people, go find that or go Google that, right? The second great way of doing things like that is to go and make a lot of videos. And if you blog like I do, make videos like I do. My videos turn into a blog post. I always talk about something like this. And one of the questions my leaders ask is, hey, I'm getting so tied up in answering all these questions from people. So what I'm saying is put these videos like these that I'm doing, put it on your blog. Have it on your YouTube channel. They can search there. They can search on your blog. You can even create a spreadsheet with links and send them there. That's a great way to answer questions because you can cover so many questions. And then some of it might be very specific training to your business and to your company, and you don't want to have that public on YouTube, but you could have your own unlisted YouTube channel, and you could have a folder where people could simply go and search the title of what it is that they are looking for and unlisted things. And then you also have a bunch of videos that you blogged about that will save you so much time because you can send people there and have them go find that. But my third thing that I was saying is to record all the trainings that you do and all your team meetings where you're doing a specific training, and build a library of that on YouTube or Vimeo. Make it unlisted but give them a spreadsheet with all the links and put it in your team page. So just to recap the three things before we lose the signal here again, it's a little bit weak here. Record all your trainings. Number two, your team meetings, your trainings. We use Zoom. Record, make blog videos and answer questions and put it on your blog. And if it's very specific to your company or your team, create an unlisted series on YouTube and put the links in a file on your page, then in your team page. And the third way, which is what I mentioned first, is to go and simply have them send them to your frequently asked questions section of the company, or have them Google it on YouTube. Because if they can't find the answer there, you that are the leader should have the answer. You would know how to get the answer, and you can do that, but record that so you don't have to give that answer again. Just tell people, search my website for this blog. And the last way was, to really free up a lot of your time, organize all of that stuff, is hire a virtual assistant. The virtual assistant cannot just do social media for you and do video editing, but build up folders and libraries like this for you and organize it for you, and also send people, direct them to the right place if they can't find it. So that's really the three best ways for you to free up more time. Hire a personal assistant, make videos, record your trainings. When you're doing trainings or answering questions, and make sure that you always refer to your frequently asked questions. Remember that the people on your team are volunteers. It's their own business, and they need to be able to stand on their own feet. And if you create that culture, that's the same culture they will create, so that they cannot. So what it will happen is that you and all the other leaders that follow you will have time to work on what's most important for you, and that is to prospect and market yourself and build your own business and lead your team on the side. But 10% of your time should be spent answering questions, and about another 10% training. The rest of it should be prospecting, following up with your own clients, building your own business. So if you think how much time you spend on your team and training them and working with them, is it more than 10%? Probably, because you have done a lot of trainings and answered a lot of questions, but never recorded any of those for them to refer and go back to. And this was taught to me by my mentor, Ray Higdon and Jessica Higdon, and I want to give them a shout out for that, because it really frees up a lot of time. So guys, the free giveaway today is to go grab my checklist that I have on my website, rugbydude.com. The link is also here in the post, to see what a virtual assistant can do for you and what the questions are that you should ask of a staffing company when considering hiring a virtual assistant, because it will free up time like this. This video, for example, get edited, get put in a blog post, get sent back out on social media, goes up on YouTube, all done by my assistant. I don't have to do that. I can take my time and spend that with you and give you some training here today, and then work with the people that's interested in becoming part of the business. So thanks so much for joining. Thank you to my beautiful wife for joining. I love you, baby. Take care. Aloha and God bless.